Right, so you stay with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prince Everwin holds a conference of war. An hour passes before the captain returns to the company, and his news is greeted with mixed feelings by his travel-weary men. We ride into battle tonight, he says, his voice firm and unwavering. We are to lead an attack across the Takara Bridge to break the city gate, which is greatly weakened at the moment. We must attack tonight if the enemy are to be prevented from making good their repairs. Many of his men, battle-hardened veterans of countless wars, cannot hide their fear that the attack is suicidal. The gate is heavily defended by archers and cannot be taken without a great loss of life. Each man will be paid 1,000 crowns, says the captain, hoping to change their minds with the promise of gold, but few are impressed. What use is gold to them if they are killed in the assault? Those who wish to fight can stay by my side, he bellows, his steel blue eyes blazing with anger. Those who will not fight can go! Do you wish to stay with the captain and assault the city gate, or would you rather leave now?
Oh. Advice?
Well, he's gonna need all the help he can get, so.
But then again, it is a heavily fortified gate with a lot of archers that are going to turn even the legendary Kylord into a pincushion.
Yeah, hey, if we get killed here, what is all this be the 11th time that we die?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway.
Alrighty, let's go with the nice captain.
Yeah.
Alright, we go with the captain.
Arrows sweep across the river as the captain draws the company into line at the approach to the Takara Bridge. The burned out hulks of siege towers and the bodies of dead soldiers lie strewn in heaps before the battered city gate. The fortified gatehouse bristles with archers, and the setting sun glints on the cauldrons of boiling oil and molten lead mounted on top of the battlement. George! Screams the captain, and suddenly you are swept up and carried across the bridge by a frenzied wave of horsemen. Giveneer, would you please roll the die?
Sure.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
6.
6? Okay. Blinding pain rips through your chest and a thigh as arrows pierce your skin. You scream with shock, but the pain quickly gives you way to a terrifying numbness. As your horse carries you on towards the Takara gate, your last sight is of the tilting cauldrons full of boiling oil and molten lead. Your life in your quest
ends here. 11th time I died.
Okay, so the 11th time was quite the overkill.
Let me see. I'm just going to have to write it.
Shot through the heart and then burned with oil. Oh, you got it.
Yep. Took a little while, but oh yeah, right, that. I believe that Giveneer was hearing it when she was visiting me.
Huh? Yeah, what?
Shot through the heart and then move on with the song.
Oh. Yeah, that's
all right.
Hey, by the way, have any of you guys ever played the game Smite?
No.
Nope.
Why?
You can actually play as Cupid in that game.
Huh. In any case...
No. Let me tell you something. What? One of his lines is, shot through the heart, and I'm to blame, baby.
You give love a bad name.
Would somebody roll that frigging die again? This is war, not karaoke.
Well,
we just got killed.
The die has 9 eyes.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what happens then. Your horse is hit and mortally wounded. It stumbles, and in the shrieking press of horse and men, you are barged aside and thrown over the stone parapet of the bridge. You hit the water head first and are swept away by the powerful current of the river Quall. Desperately, you fight against the current and claw your way towards the bank. Breathless, freezing, and soaking wet, you stagger from the water and collapse on the rocks. And since you don't have the discipline of Nexus, you lose 1 endurance point due to the cold.
Yeah, nothing like the fall, just the cold, to make us lose that 1 endurance point.
As your senses return, you find that you have emerged from the river close to where the Quall joins the river Storm. You see a small cave in the base of the city wall, less than 20 feet from where you lie, a rusty crisscross of iron covering its mouth. Judging by the foul smell of the water pouring from its depths, you suspect it to be a sewer outfall. Suddenly, a flicker of hope returns to you as you realize that this outfall could lead right into the heart of Takaro. You just have to go through a sewer level, apparently.
It's just not a good elf.
Wonderful.
It's just not a good elf, he
So what's
says.
it gonna be this time? Slime monsters, undead, or giant spiders, or giant rats?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh dear. But
That
yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's never a game without a sewer level.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You keep me from making a funny because you want to say it for yourself.
My apologies. There's a gaping hole in the crisscrossed bars, large enough for you to pass through with ease. The fetid water that is combed by the grill contains all manners of filth, a veritable feast for rats and vermin. However, as you wade deeper into the tunnel, you gradually realize that the sewer is completely free of rats, and, in fact, seems to be totally devoid of all life.
That is not a good sign. No rats, no life. Someone has been feasting, if you ask me, and not just down to the bones. I think it has actually eaten the whole thing.
Circular tubes appear at regular intervals in the tiled ceiling, but they are far too small and slippery to climb. 15 minutes after entering the sewer, you arrive at a major junction where two new channels flow into the main course. Do you wish to continue ahead, follow the left channel or the right channel? And you don't have a map of Takara, but if you had, you could use it now.
Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Right.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Okay. Slowly, the level of the sewer water begins to drop as you climb a ramp that leads to a circular vault. You stop at the edge of the vault, sensing a pit in the darkness ahead. Do you have a cult fire sphere or a torch and a tinderbox?
We have the tinderbox.
A torch and a tinderbox. Didn't you also pick up the cult fire sphere?
That's possible.
You know, to
Hold
scare.
on,
Yeah,
let's
you
see.
used it to scare that two-headed snake. Can't you remember?
Oh yeah. Now that you
Yeah.
mention it, it was a cute two-headed snake.
And you didn't
I
have
wish
to.
we could have kept it.
Yeah.
By the way, I thought that the first time you mentioned it, you said spear, but now it is sphere. But let me see on the items if we still have it.
Well, you should. It's said to pick it up afterwards again. So, unless you've not been keeping your inventory correctly.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, it was not under special items, it was under equipment I put it.
Doich.
So yeah, we have a fire sphere.
Yeah, but that goes in your inventory.
Not in my equipment. Yeah,
No.
I know. Sorry. And I keep saying I because I'm, well...
Aye. And that would mean, I guess you just throw away one of your rations now, or what?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
can sacrifice. a
Yeah,
piece.
okay. There's a poof from your back as one of your breads mysteriously transforms into a sphere containing fire. No, I don't know what
Awesome.
happened. It just did. Strange bread. Right.
Awesome.
So you have a cult fire sphere. The flame illuminates a deep circular pit where the floor of the chamber should be. Lying at the bottom are a myriad of human skulls and bones.
I called it!
Their surface is strangely smooth and yellow as if corroded by some powerful acid. The faintest of sounds makes you glance over your shoulder. You are frozen with terror by the sight that meets your eye. A huge lumbering monster fills the tunnel, over 10 feet tall with thick, twisted limbs and 8-fingered hands tipped with razor-sharp talons that are poised to rip your flesh. Baleful monstrous eyes protrude from yellow slits in its glistening head, and a long reptilian tail whips behind it.
Wow.
Jesus fuck.
We are never lucky when we enter underground, are we?
It strikes you before you can react, knocking you back into the pit. A peculiar and hideous sound fills the chamber as it claws a lever in the wall, causing a rain of yellow fluid to pour from the ceiling.
Oh
We
fuck.
need to get out.
As the acid eats through your cloak and sears your flesh, the last thing you hear is the hideous laughter of the Dakomir. Your quest and your life ends here in the sewers of Tekaro.
That was the 12th time I died.
Okay, so you may add that you now got turned
Had
into...
my face melted off.
Yeah! I was going to go
Oh,
with
well.
got turned into kite soup, but yeah.
No, I have already come up with a description because I have what I consider the perfect one. Just let me write it down.
Right, so I might as well reveal that not lighting the fire and seeing what's going on is not going to improve your chances. So, back in the sewer tunnel, do you wish to go ahead or to the left?
Well, then, since we went to the right last time, let's go to the left this time.
Sure.
The channel gradually begins to curve to the east, and you notice that it's becoming lighter. You see that a greenish glow emanates from a vault in the distance, where a curtain of thin, web-like strands hang from the ceiling. If you're to continue in this direction, you'll have to pass through the curtain. Do you have animal control?
Nope.
Hmm.
I don't think so. Do we?
Let me have a look if we have animal control.
You have to do a lot of scrolling.
Yeah, I have. It is a long list. But no, we only have animal kinship. We can communicate with them, we cannot control them.
Right, you should probably do some cleaning in that thing at some point. Okay, do you wish to pass through the curtain of strands, or would you rather draw them aside with your weapon before passing through?
Throw them aside with our weapon.
Weapons out!
As you move the strands aside, they suddenly begin to writhe and twist like a seething mass of snakes, coiled round your weapon and turning it back towards your hand. You release your grip and fall back in horror as your weapon is consumed in their corrosive grasp.
What?
Legendary blade, my ass!
God damn it.
There's a clarification here. Strictly speaking, the Summersword or Dagger of Vashna is a special item, not a weapon. You should erase a weapon from your action chart. Which means the thing just ate your spear!
Oh, fuck.
So, let me see down on the list.
You only lose the Summersword here if you do not possess another weapon, so you actually get to choose which weapon just got eaten.
Okay, the spear got eaten.
Right. Nom 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 nom. You just lost the spear.
Oh dear.
But yeah, those things can eat the Summersword, theoretically. That's scary!
Legendary blade can be eaten by this.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Thing.
hell that thing is.
You turn and run back towards the junction, your stomach churning as you realize how close you came to a grisly death.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Nope. Okay, so do you wish to go straight ahead then?
No, I wish to go up. But let's just go straight ahead.
Well, yeah, but you run back to the main place where there's the 3 tunnels, and to your right leads to the acid pit. No, to the left,
Let's
I
go
mean.
straight ahead.
Yeah. Slowly, the level of the sewer water begins to drop as you climb a ramp that leads to a circular vault. You stop at the edge of the vault, sensing a pit in the darkness ahead. Wait. Oh, right! Okay, because you came from that tunnel, the way ahead is to the right. Okay, right, so you actually have to turn left to go straight here. Sorry, directions. It's hard when you can't see.
Okay, left then.
My mistake. It's just sometimes hard to remember how these things work when you don't have visual aid. 100 yards along the passage, you see a flight of stone steps ascending to a stone trapdoor set flush with the ceiling. Do you wish to investigate the trapdoor, or do you wish to continue along the sewer?
Investigate the trapdoor.
Investigation, I would say.
The trapdoor is heavy and stiff, but gradually its seals of rust cracks and loosens under the pressure. Inch by inch you force it open to reveal at last the cobblestone city square. Across the square, directly ahead, is the Cathedral of Tekaro. As the square is teeming with guards, you are forced to close the hatch quickly to avoid being detected. You estimate that the cathedral is approximately 200 yards due east. As you descend the steps and continue through the passage, you pray that the sewer will give access to the crypt. Less than 50 yards along the channel, another passage joins the main floor from the right. Do you wish to investigate this new passage, or press along the main course?
Let's investigate.
Investigate.
Right. Slowly, the level of sewer water begins to drop as you climb the ramp that leads to a circular vault. Oh hey, you already been here. Press along the main course instead.